This is Bob Battle with Battle Sugar Bush, and today I'm going to talk about determining when maple syrup is ready to be finished with using only this dipper and not the other equipment like the hydrometer and thermometers that we use, but just a simple dipper. This is some sap that is partially boiled. You see it's got some dark color, but when it runs out of the dipper, it's very watery. There's the drip that goes off the edge, drips off, very much like water would. Now the sap in this pan is quite a bit further along, it's quite a bit darker, but as you can see it's also still quite watery. It's not particularly close to being finished syrup yet. And if you look at the boil, we'll look at the boil of a sugar boil a little bit later when it gets there. Okay, now look what the boil looks like now. It's a little bit glassier. It's what we start calling a sugar boil. And then our dipper, we look at how the drips come off now. It's a little bit heavier. See that, how it's a little bit heavier? We're very close to syrup now. You see how it's sheeting off? Not quite there yet, but you can see that very heavy drip. We are getting very close. See how the drips come together? They get very heavy. So it's still not quite there, but boy, we're getting really close. We are really close to syrup now. Look at that nice glassy sugar boil. We'll take a look at what that looks like with the dipper. Okay, so you see the really heavy drip. Those drips are coming together. It's called an apron when it drips off like that. And yeah, look at that. So it's heavy, and we're not quite there yet, but it's really, really close. A nice heavy drip. Okay, we're going to check that syrup that I just, or the almost syrup that I was just taking off the dipper against our hydrometer. And for the hydrometer, it needs to float right at that red line, and it's not quite there yet. So our dipper indicator, that's how it compares to the hydrometer. And on our thermometer, today we're getting syrup at 219.2 degrees, and we're just about a degree short. So we have to wait maybe 5 more minutes before we have syrup. Okay, that's just really close to syrup right there. In fact, that is syrup. See how it's a big, long apron drip? I'm going to turn my valve on, start drawing it off, but right there, that is syrup. That is a big, long apron drip. Okay, now I have our syrup hydrometer checking our syrup. This is the syrup that I just took off according to the dipper method, and we'll zoom right in. You can see that it is floating right at the red line. So our method of checking with the dipper, our apron method, worked really well. We have syrup at our 211 degree hot test,
is floating right at the red line. So as you can see, if you know what you're doing, if you know what you're looking for, you can successfully finish syrup using just a dipper. So good luck when you test your own syrup, and wish you well.